3, 2, 1, ignition.
Now, 1, 2, 3, confirm 4.
I see missile defense very much as an insurance policy, an additional insurance policy. So when you make an insurance, you make an insurance for fire, for theft, for water leakages, for whatever. Missile defense is just an extra tool in addition to the other tools that we have to defend ourselves if needed. NATO ballistic missile defense is not directed against any specific country. It's directed against threats from outside the Euro-Atlantic area.
Fireball, now track 6423.
You have satellites, you have radars, you have a command and control system, and you have interceptors. Satellites pick up signals if a ballistic missile is launched from somewhere. The radars afterwards pick up the trace of a ballistic missile, and then afterwards through command and control you pass on this information to the interceptors that are eventually able to intercept these missiles.
We have seen here recently, and we expect to continue in the future, the proliferation of ballistic missiles technologies across the world. And as those technologies get cheaper and proliferate potentially into the hands of non-state actors, it's critically important to defend our infrastructure as well as the infrastructure of our friends and allies. And so with the 4 ships here that will be stationed in Rota, the Aegis weapon system that we have is a proven capability to shoot down short and medium range ballistic missiles. And so we're providing this forward to our forward deployed forces as well as NATO and our European friends.
What we have right now is an interim capability that was declared in Chicago, which provides an operationally significant first step. We have command and control arrangements in place, but much more is required in future as our level of ambition is higher than to just have an interim capability.
At base course 0120, base speed 012.
Launch point, impact point.
Laid down in this document is the development of a cooperative exchange
en session des ministres des Affaires étrangères that Russian troops and equipment.
NATO has been clear from the beginning that the system that we are building is not intended to defend against Russia. Missile defense cooperation, I think, is behind us, or the attempt to develop missile defense cooperation with Russia is behind us, which doesn't mean that the NATO project will stop. On the contrary, the NATO project continues as planned and as envisaged.
Now, 1, 2, 3, confirm 4.
I see missile